battery's low already. I gotta go change it. So, welcome back, everyone. I know I've been slacking pretty hard, but we're back here for another video. Welcome back. Doing a mod on the truck back there. It is right in that box right there. So let's get talking about it. It's gonna be a two-part video because it's probably gonna take a little bit, and I want to give as much information as I could, I guess. So today's mod, roof rack. This is the Prinsu roof rack, as you see there. Only a couple different roof rack options for the trucks. For the Colorado, went with Prinsu. Seems that no one has any issues with this. From what I could tell, the hardest part of this whole thing is actually drilling into the roof of your brand new truck. But we're gonna take our time, gonna get this done properly, gonna seal it up, make sure it doesn't leak. I should probably make sure I have some silicone now. But this video, we're gonna do a quick unboxing of it and probably the assembly, because I haven't really seen any of that on YouTube. I have watched a couple install videos, and I'm gonna make another install video for you guys because I don't know about you guys. I don't mind watching multiple videos about an install of a product I'm gonna put on, especially something when you're drilling through the body of your car. I just wanna make sure everything is perfect, doesn't leak, maybe get a couple pointers here and there from other people. Prinsu, the company that makes the rack, actually has their own install video, and they make it look very simple, but of course, because they're the manufacturer of it, so I'm gonna give you an honest review of how difficult this was. I don't think it's gonna be too difficult. I think the hardest part about it is going to be drilling the roof. But let's get to taking this apart. Actually, before we start opening the box up, let's go over, I guess, the reason why we got the roof rack. So, we're looking like we do have the bed rack. We have a rooftop tent for that. So when we put the rooftop tent on, and the spot I put the max tracks, I'll actually insert a picture here. It was very difficult to work with the tent, and I was actually, the way I had it affixed with the ratchet strap holding it on the back, I actually wasn't able to get that apart. When we finally got home, I actually had to cut the ratchet strap. Now between the bed rack with the whole max track thing that I was just explaining, we have a bunch of these weatherproof Roam cases. Once we start stuffing those in the bed of the truck, you kind of run out of space when you try to go camping, or last year, I guess this year, we did a cross-country trip. Kind of run out of space doing that, so more storage. Throw the max tracks up there. Maybe we could throw, get a long flat Roam to go up there. Who knows? We'll see how it goes. But let's get this thing apart now. Well, open and together, I guess, really. Alright, let's take a quick look at what we got here. There's a bunch of hardware. There's a hair in my mouth. These are the side rails. There's no instructions with this, by the way. There's probably some on Prinsu's website, I would assume. But these are the side rails. That's the fairing wind deflector thing. If you notice, it has a cutout because we're getting a light bar, which isn't here yet, just back ordered, just like everything else in this world. The rubber thing, I guess that's just for gasketing wind noise stuff. And then there's the crossbar. So there's six, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 black ones, 1 white one. I'm assuming the white one is the front. These appear to be threaded on the ends. Yeah, these are threaded on the ends. Now look at all the hardware. So, not too sure what this is yet, but this came in a bag together, that stuff. This looks just like tie downs, which we probably don't technically need at the moment. These, I have no idea what this is for yet. Maybe, oh, this is probably the fairing. Probably. These are the bolts that's going to hold in all the crossbars. Then this is all the mounting hardware, and it came with some Loctite. So let's start putting this thing together, or we're going to attempt to, and then I'll go over any tips, tricks, and other things about putting it together, and that's it. So I'm putting all the screws in the fairing, the wind deflector, whatever you want to call it, and then we're going to put it on this thing. So from what I've noticed, hold on. What I did, I put them all on. You see, like that. I don't know if this is the smartest idea, but I feel like it might be a little easier to line everything up because, oh, I almost dropped you guys. I have to go in these slots. You slide in to catch. So I feel like doing it one by one trying to slide it in and catch the screw might be a little more difficult. So trying to put it on, and then I'm just going to try to line them up as I slide it in here. Just made them snug for now, so if we need to make a little adjustment in the future, we can. So lining that up was a little annoying, just because the rack doesn't want to, these sidebars don't want to sit up straight because there's a little bit of a arc to them. If you look at it this way, a little bit of a bend to it, so they don't want to sit up straight. So if you have someone else to help you hold it, probably beneficial, but you can get it done yourself. Now I'm going to throw in some more, go in each one of these slots. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then number 6 stands up vertical. So using these bolts here, well, bolt, washer, and this is a T30. Now, one thing I remember from the videos was not to put the crossbars in that are blocking the mounting points. I'm going to leave this one off. We're going to put this one on, and the back one, and then we're going to save the other 3 for after it's already on the car, because that's where your mounting points are. So let's slap this together quick. I double checked just to make sure there are instructions on Prinsu's website. Up until this point, no instructions. So it is pretty easy to do. So the reason I checked is because we have these, I don't know if you can make them out on here, but there are these slots, these extra holes on this, but not on the other side. So I just wanted to make sure which way these went, and these go up. So just slap this on. Got 3 bars left. 1, 2, 3. You got a spot there, there, and there. Those are going on after we get this thing mounted up on the truck. But that's where we're ending this one. So, I did time lapse that, so you probably couldn't really notice, but I didn't use Loctite on those bolts. There's plenty of Loctite that they give you with it. Should probably use the Loctite, but I'm gonna throw this all together, and then I'm gonna recheck it every once in a while, and if all the bolts start backing out, then I'll Loctite them and put them back in. The fairing is just a regular Phillips head screw. You saw my way of doing it. There's probably other ways, but that seemed like it worked out pretty good. I didn't regret doing that one at all. Putting them all on, leaving them loose, sliding it in, and lining them up as I slide it into the channel. Silver one goes in the front. The rest one are the black ones. The bolts that hold it in on the side are T30 bolts. Well, the heads of the bolts are T30. And that's that. So put the front one in, the other 3 that aren't blocking the mounting points. Gonna end this video here. Obviously, you just put the other 3 in the same way you just did that. Possibly Loctite them. I didn't Loctite it, and that's that. So there was no special tools needed yet. All you needed so far was just a Phillips head screwdriver and the T30. You don't need it on the little automatic ratchet thing I have, but you could just use it on a regular ratchet, or you could even just get one that goes on like a screwdriver. That's that. I will see you guys. Be sure to subscribe so you can see the next video of me actually installing this thing, which might be the pain in the ass part. But thank you for joining me. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave some comments down below if you have any questions about assembling it, and I'll try to respond to them. But there's that. Truck mods. See you later.